Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing a Capricorn reading. I'm filming these readings while my internet is out. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But let's go ahead and get into it. So let's see Capricorn, people and placements. What are the most important relevant messages? There could be like a new opportunity in work from the past. I don't know if like a previous employer is calling you, or you could be working on previous projects, or there could be like something about the past in regards to reciprocity, like maybe being reciprocal with somebody from the past, maybe something about money here. Okay. There could be something that you're initiating, I want to say, or there could be a masculine initiating here something, or just like a new impetus to do something. There could be somebody that you unexpectedly stop talking to. This could be a coworker, friend, someone local to you, or somebody that you talk to frequently, potentially. I think this is Uranus. And we have Virgo energy here. So very strong focus on like health, work, reciprocity dynamics, give and take, job, security. Okay. Or purification, healing, if it's none of the above. You know, it doesn't have to be just job stuff. I'm just talking about Virgo themes. Capricorn. There could be somebody at a distance thinking of you, or you them. Maybe somebody's worried about something, problems to be resolved. Okay. Somebody could be really focused on the bag. I know a lot of Capricorns can be workaholics, but they might not be happy or something like that. I don't know. Let me just see what else I can get. There could be something about being careful regarding work or career. Capricorn. Position of authority, maybe with a boss figure. You could be a position of authority, Capricorn. Older woman here. You could work with an older woman, Capricorn. I'm just trying to understand this reading. Give me a sec. There's something you might want to take action on, like being slow and steady and surely get the race is not the motive right now. We have Mars and Virgo here, so maybe somebody has Mars and Virgo here, or Aries and Virgo energy be here, but this is not. There's something that you might want to act on regarding your career or job, or reciprocity or your health, or I don't know. Maybe things have been taking time. Maybe they want you to take time. I don't know. Let me see more. It's like you're working on something, Capricorn. Yeah, there could be like somebody who maybe this is like a friend or somebody that like leaves your life, or maybe is leaving your life. A wish will not be granted. So be careful of that, or maybe there's potential to, I don't know, turn this around or whatever. In the future, it looks like you have letting go of feeling tied down or frustrated with new ventures, a fresh start, and new creative ideas. Especially if you've been feeling like dissatisfied or like bored, Capricorn. Seek out information that will help you. This could be to do with a coworker or your job, or somebody that you want to have close pleasure with, or maybe you're finding more information about this person out. There's something about becoming more decisive in the future, especially regarding an older woman potentially, or this older. You could be this older woman. You could have Capricorn placements, or you could be a Capricorn feminine watching me. Sorry if I speak like I'm speaking to a man. It's just because even the Capricorn women that I've met have like a kind of, I want to say like they have a masculine quality, I'm not going to lie, which I'm not against. I think it's hot, so I think it's great. I don't know, because there is that somber seriousness there. Not to say they're not feminine, they are, but it's more of like a boss bitch energy. But triumph over troubles and obstacles in the future. Interesting. Increase in your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So maybe you're like biding your time, or you're going to take action on something. This could be something to do with the new moon potentially, or maybe you're like, you're like strategizing. Someone could have been working against you or behind your back. Okay. Changes in your life. Fair man, you could have blonde features. You could be a masculine that I'm reading for. You could be dealing with a masculine with blonde hair, blonde features, or maybe a masculine that wants to be fair with you, and good luck is here. So very mysterious vibes, not gonna lie. We also have a journey here, physical or mental. Sagittarius energy potentially. Maybe you feel like you're old or something in your work, or you're becoming, I don't know. Not that you're old, just that you're experienced. Chihuahuas could be relevant. Sag energy again in the past. Interesting. There could be something you're going towards. A wiener dog, a pair of scissors, so maybe you cut something off. We have a butterfly and a letter. So maybe there's something here about either removing communication or communication that enlivens something or elevates something. Okay. Oh my god, I just noticed this card is out. Bouquet in the future. Compliments from an admirer, but it's kind of reversed, so I don't know. I don't know. Take that, I don't know. Was it reversed? No, it's upright. Okay. That could be part of this new creative idea. French ventures, a fresh start. I'm going to get some Scrabble letters. Doing your reading kind of abstract. So maybe that's something you should do. Like if you do something, I don't know. Let's see. Capricorn. What are the messages? Junior. I don't know. RAR. The letter R, rat. Somebody here could be born in the year of the rat. R&R, rest and renewal, maybe. Like you need to take some time to rest, or somebody else could be doing this. M could be relevant, or W. Rat-a-tat-tat. Eat. Maybe you need to eat food, or I don't know. Maybe you don't need to eat, or maybe you ate that. I don't know. Oats. I don't know. Overeat. Maybe somebody's been overeating. Be careful of that. Joyride. I don't know. Yiddish, maybe somebody, I don't know what a Yiddish is. I don't know. I think that's, I don't have Google right now, so don't judge me right now. January, June, jump on it. I'm just kidding. White men can't jump. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. Capricorn, let's get you some themes, messages from the highest themes of love and light. You could be doing something entirely different, or doing something like the opposite, or I don't know, Capricorn. Isolation reversed. Maybe you're coming away from isolation. Okay, Capricorn. Or maybe you will be coming out of isolation, or there could be a feminine around you doing that. Inheritance. Practicality. You could be coming out of indecisiveness. I'm seeing somebody like row a boat. Maybe you're leaving something behind. Acquisition and adaptability. So you might be like acquiring something. I have Sun and Sag under that. Or you could be traveling. Sagittarius energy, or just expansions, opportunities. Flying free, flying high. Okay. Acquisition and adaptability. So yeah, by staying flexible, you'll be able to acquire what you want, what you desire. Somebody here could be moving. You don't have to be Capricorn people in placements. Or there could just be like a movement in dynamics or changes or timelines or realities. Capricorn. Yeah, you could be manifesting something. Open your heart. Damn. Maybe you need to open your heart to your manifestations. There could be something about clearing up communication and patience here. Interesting. Maybe you're like, I'm seeing somebody sow seeds. I mean, you guys do rural farming. So maybe you're like tilling the soil, putting the seeds in the ground. Or maybe you're like sowing these seeds in somebody's mind. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Okay, let's get your advice from the highest teams of love and light, Capricorn. What's your actions from the highest timelines for the greatest good? Letting go of some kind of conflict or pettiness, spite. King of Cups reversed. You a masculine that I'm talking to? So there could have been somebody who was holding back. Maybe they felt like inept, or low self-esteem, or they lacked, or they were sad, depression, depresso energy. What's your advice? Or maybe you were dealing with a masculine like this. Heal your heart. Change your perspective. You were in denial about something. The fact that why something wouldn't manifest. I don't know. What's your advice, Capricorn? King of Swords. Be logical. Think. Communicate. Think straight, I want to say, for some reason. Maybe you need to like organize your priorities or journal. Yeah, somebody or something was not making you happy. I feel like there was a masculine here dealing with like a lack of happiness or clarity, and they have to like make a choice to close something out. It looks like the World. Six of Swords. Yeah, that makes sense, to leave something behind. That's why I was seeing somebody like somebody in the water, like paddling or something like that. Okay. Maybe you're from Lake Country. All right. A wish is granted. Wow. For me to just cut the deck on that. So yeah, I was just looking for they just told me to do that. So I don't know, maybe something will be granted to you or something. So, I mean, we do have Eagle in the future. We have compliments from an admirer. We have Sunrise. These are all positive cards. Triumphing over obstacles and troubles is the Eagle. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer, Sunrise. Maybe somebody thinks about somebody a lot because it's giving that Morgan Wallen song. I think it's like sunrise to sunset or something. I don't know. Oh, okay. Maybe you have a yes or no question because I randomly just like move these dowsing rods. So I don't know. Pose your question. Pose your question now. Yes? Damn, that's a definitive yes. Okay. That's pretty quick and hot. I'll just take it. I mean, yeah. Right? Like, give me the answer. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I mean, should I have rested them a little bit more? No, I think it's a yes. So, I don't know. We're going to take that. If you had a yes or no question, it's a yes. Hope you posed it. Capricorn. Somebody could be staring at you, or you them. That's really weird energy. Capricorn. I mean, no, it's not weird. It's just funny. Capricorn. Ooh, good lord. I am nourished and supported by Mother Earth. There could be new communication here. Root chakra healing, maybe. I'm worthy of the life I want. Capricorn. That's kind of hot. I like this. That's cute. The fire within me burns through all blocks and fears. Fears don't exist. You have God. You have faith. You create reality. I'm confident in my ability to make my life work. So that could be with that King of Swords upright. There's something here about like clarity, making decisions, like thinking straight, clear, communicating. I don't know. Capricorn. I see divine light in everyone. I am worthy of love. So maybe these were things that you're struggling with for some reason, or we were dealing with not so nice people or something. I don't know why I want to say that. I live in my truth. I communicate my truth. I am the truth. So there could be new contracts, and I am living a pleasurable life. So definitely relationships, Libra energy here for sure. For sure. Okay, let's get you a monology. Capricorn, last messages. Did I do tarot? I did. Okay. Conclusions within reach, and look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sag. Fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Interesting. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. You gotta love it. Emotions are running high on the other side of the deck. Capricorn, let's get this head, get this bread, then leave. Peace out. Be in alignment with higher timelines popped out. Okay, so you could be getting yourself in alignment or making prayers to align yourself. We are in eclipse season, so a lot of faded. Like whether you want to be in alignment or not, eclipses kind of get you on the path regardless right now. So there's going to be like, changes kind of out of your control maybe. Capricorns. Somebody who could be a preacher. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Wants to keep you in stuck old energy. So that could have been something you're moving beyond, or maybe you have to have like a little drive or gumption to go beyond this or something. This could have been part of the problems in the past you were dealing with. You deserve to have more. So you could be restructuring your beliefs, restructuring the reality you want to create for yourself on a fundamental level. Sorry, I'm just seeing what this card says. It says everything is connected at a fundamental level. That just like stuck out to me like a sore thumb. So maybe that's something that you need to understand, like sympathetic magic, or your thoughts connect with everything, like quantum entanglement. They are getting investigated for trying to attack you. So it's kind of sideways. So I don't know, maybe we're moving away from energies like that. Ow. Yeah. Clear your energy. If you're feeling any body pain, you can inhale golden white light from heaven, exhale it out through your auric field to strengthen your auric field. You can imagine like you can do that a few times to cleanse and then build a wall or whatever you want to do. Focus on the future, not past. Manifest reality. So I like that. Let them miss you. So maybe you need to let somebody miss you, or maybe it was kind of reversed. So maybe you're not letting somebody miss you. I don't know. No emotions come out of them. So maybe somebody was very cold, or maybe you're opening up emotionally because it was kind of reversed. It almost flipped reverse right there. Somebody could have tried to stop you from elevating. Very haunted. And likes schmurdering people. So this could even be metaphorical, like posing harm to people, etc. Could be even wasting money, because I'm feeling like you're losing money or something. Your money's being affected by this in some way. I don't know why. Be careful of that. Was testing if you'd accept the friend zone. Don't let them back after they tried to harm you. It's kind of reversed, but take it as you feel. I mean, obviously, don't. Prosperity. Maybe you need to do robotic affirmations as well. Affirmations. They sow seeds of hate for others. They hate life. So maybe this is about the seeds that you're planting as well, like whether it's a positive karmic seed or a negative karmic seed. You guys rule karma, right? You rule time, you rule farming. Stonewall and let go. So maybe there's a need to have boundaries or to definitively choose the timelines that you want to create. Praise God constantly and all your/their blessings. I think this came out in Sagittarius reading. Purposefully tried that I did. Obviously, I haven't posted it yet, but I will be posting it, so check it out if you haven't seen it, because my internet's down right now. Purposely tried to be cruel to you. So yeah, because obviously it's going to keep you in a lower timeline and more manipulatable, etc., etc. So Capricorn, last messages to guide them towards their highest timeline. Angel Michael, guardians and guides. Capricorn people. Ooh. the guru. Maybe you need to get a guru to learn more about stuff. Psychic vampire. You could be letting go of psychic vampires, especially like obsessed people or something like that. Share your light reversed in the past, so maybe you struggled with sharing your light in the past. But let's go ahead and see. Maybe I'll cut the deck. We have interdependence, 16. I'll take that. Confirmation honk. 16. Yeah, reciprocity, new jobs, and maybe new health, new routines. Mistletoe. In the 17th century, herbals, a tonic of the leaves and twigs was suggested to calm the nerves and muscles and help in the treatment of epilepsy and headaches. I think epilepsy literally came out, the word came out in Sagittarius reading, so you might have Sag placements or be dealing with one. But I think I said even in their reading, I was like, but there's obviously other things you can utilize, like, you know, ganja. I don't know. Anyways, it is a sacred plant of the Druids, said to banish evil and bring in good blessings for the new year. So maybe something about Druids or working with plants. You could like plants or work with nature, or talk to trees or something like that. Talk to the planet, and bring in good blessings for the new year. So, I mean, we kind of are, we just finished our Lionsgate portal. We actually have a new moon in 2 days from now, basically on the 12th. So that'll be very potent, powerful for every sign. It's an eclipse new moon, right? So it's very powerful regardless. It's in Leo. So you might want to look up astrologies if you haven't on how that impacts your chart. But anyways, it is a parasite, yet it forms a symbiotic relationship with its host plant. Parasite. I didn't know that. Mistletoe. It is a parasite. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So maybe this is about finding out the right kind of connections or something. It says we have the poison and the antidote here. The poison, mistletoe, is fiercely independent. They don't rely on anyone for anything and are proud of being self-made. They believe that asking for help is a sign of weakness and can often be heard saying, if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. I mean, honestly, everything is God, so it's like you do nothing by yourself technically. Mistletoe will not turn to others for assistance even when they need it, and they have learned to be strong and trust only themselves. So this could be like, you know, limiting beliefs or limiting structures in your life that are not allowing for more. Obviously, the antidote, having the confidence and self-belief to be an independent person, is admirable trait, but this plant medicine highlights hyper-independence. That is, when the person will not accept help from anyone, even though they need it. The truth is that we're all interdependent. We are all connected and are meant to help and heal each other. No one can be truly independent. Mistletoe should understand that many hands have worked together to bring them their food, clothes, and shelter, and that they haven't done every single thing themselves, and they don't need to. So there could have been some kind of defensiveness maybe or something like that. Let's get you guys an animal, Capricorn. I have the lizard and the pitcher plant. Stagnation. Maybe you're moving out of stagnation. You're also receiving with the pitcher there, because I think those kind of plants like wait for things to fall into them or something. I don't know. Or maybe you've been a little lazy. I don't know. Productivity. And nourishment reverse. Maybe you need to take better care, and adaptability on the other side. Interesting. I think Pisces got Fox energy in their readings. You might be dealing with a Pisces. But let me see. There could be a rebirth here, communication. You could have Gemini placements. Maybe something's impacting your third house. The carnivorous pitcher plant traps prey within its leaves. The lizard, which may occasionally find itself ensnared in a pitcher plant's trap, has come to represent death and resurrection, as it possesses the unique ability to drop its tail when stuck. So that's interesting. A new tail can grow in the old one's place. So again, there was something here I think about focusing on the new. We do have a lot of new energy, new year, new moon, though it never is quite the same as the original. You may be feeling stuck, frozen in place without an escape. Reflect on the lizard's ability to shed and regrow its tail. So there could be things you have to get rid of or let go of, even just like energetically, to create room or space for new energy to enter. That's why like cleaning is really important. You know, oracally or in your home. There may be things in your life you can leave behind, making way for new growth. Wow. So there could be like actually a sacrifice, right? Which is also something that Saturn rules, or if you understand the occult representations of Saturn, and a lot of Capricorns can get into magic, I think, as well. Because they naturally have a controlling tendency, no offense. I say this as somebody with Capricorn placements, I would say. I don't think it's like a low thing. I think it's like magic is everything around us. It's farming. Farming is magic. I plant a seed with an intent, it grows, right? That's what magic is. You plant an intent, it grows, right? So yeah, I don't know. What was I saying? I don't know. But what could I drop in order to feel like I am moving forward again? So, interesting. Yeah, interesting. So you could be actually shedding something that's smaller for something greater. So yeah, I don't know. Let's get something about unmasking or revealing something. Capricorn. You could actually, this could be very healing with the bee here. Like maybe this could be like honey, you know, antibacterial, fungal or whatever. Seeing a mermaid randomly in my head. or somebody from the past, or something to do with mermaids or Pisces energy maybe. There could be a plane here. We have a zebra, black and white thinking maybe, or on my other card I think the zebra represents transitions or something. We have like this kind of, I don't know, I think this is called conch shell, I think it's called. I don't know. A lot of healing. There's like a potential for healing here, and luck. Interesting. Okay, well, maybe I'll pull you guys some last Egyptians, Capricorn maybe. Fruitfulness. So yeah, maybe there's something more fruitful for you or more juicy for you or something. Protection. So you might need to invoke protection, boundaries, right? That's the first thing in any magical work, or any kind of, even just cleaning your life. If you want to invite new energy into your life, if you're not doing magic, that's fine. But you have to throw shit in your fridge that's, you know, clogging up the vibe. You know what I mean? Or like whatever, you know what I mean? So transformation here and wisdoms. So maybe you are wisely going through a transition or a change, Capricorn. You might need to protect this as well, right? At the beginning of something, you always have to protect something stronger, I would say. There could be something about shadow work, letting go of attachments. Maybe there's like an attachment to overworking, overdoing, overspending, overliving, or over being something. Deep knowing. Wow. Very intuitive. Wow. Inner strength and undress. I think somebody else got this. I just did Leo's reading. And I think they had that. So you could have Leo placements or be dealing with one. But deep knowing. Boss up is showing, okay, abundance. An important hunch, psychic abilities, channeling source, your intuition's on point. I mean, it is an eclipse. This is when they say it's like, you know, especially if you have, like, if you know anybody with South Node placements, very intuitive, right? Because they're connected to like the void and everything like that. So great time. The veil is thin right now. And a lot of things are kind of faded. These are like, you know, in ancient times, eclipses were like, we're not really taken lightly. Like you know, anyways. There is more than what meets the eye in this situation. This card means the truth is not physically obvious. You're being called to exercise the sixth sense. Look for signs from guides, ancestors, and higher powers that you're on the right path. So, beautiful. I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, subscribe, all that jazz. And actually, I'll pull you an oracle, because why not? One last message. Color purple could be relevant. Citrus fruits, so detoxifying, and rotten decay in the reverse. So, yeah. It festers when left in the shadows. I did see shadow work here. Bring it to life by giving it away. I'm going to actually read this. So maybe there's something about journaling or seeing something like directly. Awareness melts away issues, right? Cycles of life, death, sacrifice for the greater good. Flowers cannot bloom forever. Even summer experiences death, decay, and the need to sacrifice small parts of the health for the health of the whole. Actually, I was like reflecting on how beautiful this time of the year is. Just like today, I was just like, it is so like, it's just so Tumblr-esque, you know? It's just like, I don't know, I like it. It's like not cold quite yet, that it's like autumn, but it's like not hot as balls either. And it's just perfect. And it's just, and there is this kind of vibe in the air of like things ending, like completing. Like it almost feels like nature is kind of like tired. It's like letting go. It's like slowing down. You know what I mean? We're preparing for winter. Which is kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like, obviously like maturity. It's like a maturity process. So there is like a maturing here. It may seem like a waste on the surface, but Mother Nature knows what she's doing and nothing dies in vain. Some fruits and vegetables fall to the ground and rot, their sacrifice offering nourishment that makes the most fertile soil, right? And we reincarnate, so like nothing can ever be created nor destroyed. That's basic physics. Energy can only be transformed. The more fruitful your life is, the more you have to sacrifice. With abundance, also, yeah, if anything, the only thing that calls in abundance is sacrifice. That's why like minimalism was a thing, right? Because when you hoard things, you don't invite new energy in. It actually repels. It's not the void. You need the vacuum to suck things in, right? Not that you should get rid of everything and expect to, you know, but I'm just saying. I learned this from Claire Nakati's channel. You can check her out if you don't know your nakshatras. She talks about some of the basic kind of like physics behind nakshatras, and it's great. And astrology significations. With abundance also comes the need to shed what is weighing you down and has been forgotten or wasn't sweet enough for your harvest. Rotten decay reminds you abundance doesn't mean you need to have everything, for that would no longer be abundance but greed. And of course this time of the year is all about, you know, these are like wealthy people that tend to be like born in the later part of the year. There's a lot of wealth at the end of a year, right? Because it's like all the abundance, the harvest, right? Rather, it means you have more than enough for the way you wish to live. And also sometimes you can be wealthier, not to say with less, but like could be with less, but could also be with the right allocations of things, right? Like having more time or having more courage, or I don't know what I'm saying, but like having like, wouldn't a wealthier life, instead of somebody like running amok, you know, working 80 hours a week, hating their life, being depressed, gaining weight, you know, just hating life, versus a lifestyle that might be not so fruitful monetarily, but like has more time for rest, relaxation, exploration, studying, communing with your spirits. I don't know, teach your own, but in balance. But yeah, So let's see. If you find you're carrying too much, receiving this card is your sign to leave something behind in service of a greater good. So maybe you just need like a break or to shed certain things or only get down to the bare bones. That's what Saturn rules, like cutting extraneous things away, right? Creates that void, right? Consider how you may be spreading yourself too thin, focusing on things you aren't passionate about, or holding on to old ideas that are no longer facilitating your growth. Don't allow the need for more to weigh you down and fear that your good favor will run out or there won't be another chance. There will always be another season of harvest. This could be about work. I don't know why I want to say that, or reciprocity or health issues or something. We have Citrus here. It's time to surrender to your unraveling. Allow the waking sight to expand and illuminate you. So I'll read that a little bit. But you're very protected. There could be like spirits also, or ancestors that want to get your attention. Spiritual opening, cleansing, and purity. The brightness, freshness, and powerful cleansing properties of citrus has appeared as a sign of spiritual awakening as a powerful portal that promises the deliverance of the illusions you have experienced up until this point. You are literally waking up and beginning to question everything about your relationships, purpose, and ways of living. Old teachings, especially those with religion or spiritual beliefs, may begin to feel wrong or elicit doubts about whether or not you actually receive benefits from their guidance. You may find that things naturally come to a conclusion when receiving this card. Relationships drift apart. A house no longer feels like a home, or you feel like it's time to move on from a career or job. These are intentional decisions that feel right rather than anything destructive or devastating. You are simply beginning to align with your soul and make choices that reflect the evolution. So that's beautiful. I did see something about alignment here, didn't I? I think so. Ultimately, you will begin to feel more light and free as a result of this process, and many people will begin to experience a deeper understanding of your soul's calling. I just saw something in my head that was like, when you shed these things, it somehow like gets all this thing or like all this muck off your aura, and then it's like such a light, buoyant aura or something, and then you just like magnetize to like what's connected to you or something because your aura is so clean. So I just wanted to tell you that. But maybe something about magnets could also be relevant. So thank you so much. Good luck. Take care.